Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we're going to talk about something that is vital but frequently overlooked in the conversation around diseases like frontotemporal degeneration, FTD, the role of caregivers. Today, we dive into what it means to be a caregiver for someone with frontotemporal dementia, how it affects them, and most importantly, how they can find support and prioritize their well-being. We will also share some insights from behind Bruce Willis's disease book, a personal experience from his wife. Her story is deeply touching and insightful, and illustrate the challenges and triumphs of caregiving for those who are not familiar with the term caregiver might not fully comprehend its significance and the profound impact it has on individuals and families. And if you are new here, welcome. Hope you find this channel useful and informative. Please consider subscribing to get notified about our latest videos. We will discuss the caregiver's journey as described in the book Behind Bruce Willis's Disease. Let's get started. Part 1. The overwhelming burden. Being a caregiver can be one of the most overwhelming experiences a person can ever endure. The constant demands placed on caregivers are not just emotionally taxing, but also physically and financially draining. The weight of responsibility can feel unbearable at times. In fact, according to a doctor, caregivers die at a rate 63% higher than non-caregivers. Part 2. The importance of asking for and accepting help. Despite the challenging circumstances, 'tis crucial that caregivers don't hesitate to ask for and accept help from others. One of the key takeaways from the book Behind Bruce Willis's Disease is the importance of accepting help from others. Resisting the idea of bringing in formal care can make a caregiver feel like the bad person. However, getting help allows the caregiver to return to their primary role, such as being a wife, child, or parent, rather than feeling like a nurse who is exhausted and resentful. This is a sentiment echoed by caregivers, who highlights the emotional toll of caregiving and the transformative power of support. When people step in to assist with grocery shopping, medication pickup, or other daily tasks, it gives her time to focus on enjoying moments with her husband. Part 3. How others can help. Friends and family members can play a crucial role in supporting caregivers by doing the little things. Instead of offering vague help, like, "Let me know if you need anything," friends and family should just do the thing. Observe the caregiver's life. Identify tasks they struggle with, such as grocery shopping or picking up medication, and take them over. By taking the initiative to understand the specific needs of the caregiver, loved ones can provide more meaningful and impactful assistance, reducing the burden on the caregiver and allowing them to focus on what matters most. Part 4. Ambiguous loss. The concept of ambiguous loss is particularly relevant to caregivers who are often in a state of grieving while caring for someone who is physically present but psychologically absent due to dementia. This creates a unique form of grief that can leave caregivers feeling isolated and misunderstood. Caregivers may find themselves constantly explaining their situation to friends and family, who may not fully grasp the challenges they face. This can lead to frustration and exhaustion as caregivers have to repeatedly articulate the complexities of their experience. Part 5. Finding community. Connecting with a community that understands the specific disease one's loved one is facing can be incredibly beneficial. For example, the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration provides a platform for sharing experiences, resources, and emotional support with others who are going through similar challenges. Such connections can help caregivers feel less isolated and more understood, reducing the need to constantly explain their situation and validate their feelings. Part 6. Educating yourself and others. Caregivers are often in a challenging position where they feel compelled to educate everyone around them about the condition. However, it is important to remember that caregivers are not responsible for educating others. Friends and family members should do their own research and educate themselves about the condition, so they can better understand how to support the caregiver and the person with dementia. By encouraging loved ones to learn about the disease, caregivers can ensure that they receive the support and understanding they need, without having to constantly explain or advocate for themselves. Part 7. Guilt. The immense guilt caregivers feel is another significant aspect of their journey. Difficult decisions like moving a loved one with FTD to a care facility can be emotionally draining. Caregivers may feel guilty for making such choices, believing they are abandoning their loved ones. However, it's essential to understand that these decisions are often made out of necessity and are not indicative of a failure as a caregiver. These choices are about safety and sustainability, ensuring the well-being of both the person with FTD and the caregiver. A doctor emphasizes that such decisions allow caregivers to remain healthy enough to fulfill other essential roles in their lives, such as being a parent to a child or a spouse to a partner. Part 8. A message to caregivers. To all the caregivers out there, please remember to take care of yourselves. You have to put yourselves first, because if you don't, you won't be able to sustain your caregiving, and you won't be able to show up for the person that you love. Caregivers are in a unique and challenging position, often facing the daunting task of caring for their loved ones with FTD, while also managing their own lives and responsibilities. It's important to acknowledge the incredible work they do and the sacrifices they make every day. The journey of caregiving for someone with FTD is a demanding one, marked by challenges and sacrifices. However, it is essential to remember that caregivers are not alone. Support is available, and prioritizing their own well-being is not selfish, but a necessary act of self-preservation. By educating themselves, accepting help, finding community, and allowing others to learn about the condition, caregivers can navigate this unexpected journey with greater ease and strength. Hope the above can serve as a lifeline for other caregivers, offering validation, practical advice, and the crucial permission to prioritize their own well-being while navigating this unexpected journey. As we conclude this discussion on the vital role of caregivers, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to all the caregivers out there. Your dedication, patience, and love are truly remarkable. Remember, you are not alone. Reach out to support groups, lean on your friends and family, and take care of yourselves because you deserve it. And so does the person you are caring for. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our latest videos. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them down below. We would love to hear from you. Until next time, stay strong, stay informed, and stay connected. Thank you, and take care.